Hi guys, this is George from Tameside Wellness Centre. I'm here to answer your questions that people posted on Facebook and emailed in. So let's go. Number one was about social distancing measures that we've put in place in the gym. So we have set up our different stations and made sure that there is at least 2 meters apart. We have got a capacity cap of 42, which meets government guidelines, and also there are different sort of machines that are cordoned off. So we have obviously a lessened capacity in terms of machines as well as occupants that can come into the gym. But it's all set up, and we've brought in different cleaning measures. So every hour we have a bookable slot. In between the hour slots, there's a 15-minute slot where me and my colleagues can get there. We clean around the whole gym, and we also use a disinfectant fogger that then puts a layer of disinfectant on every single piece of equipment. In between, we also have 2 hours a day where we do a deep clean, where we remove all the residue of that disinfectant, and we use hot soapy water. We clean everything off and then go back to using our cleaning products that obviously meet brand standards. Okay. Our second question is about healthy eating, but we've also got a question that is about weight loss techniques, and we can sort of tackle these in the sort of same stroke. With your healthy eating, it's all about having a nice balanced diet. I personally am not one that says, don't eat this, don't eat this, don't eat this. It is all about having everything in moderation. So what you need to find is, in life, you're going to use so many calories and you're going to consume so many calories. If you want to have a nice balanced diet where you maintain your weight, them numbers need to marry up perfectly. Okay? If you're going to put on weight, you need to eat more than you're using. And if you're trying to lose weight, you need to use more calories than you're consuming. It is as simple as that. If you want to put on weight, you eat a calorie surplus. If you want to lose weight, you have a calorie deficit. How you achieve that deficit, you can achieve in different ways, okay? So if you're out trying to lose weight, you might reduce the amount of carbohydrates, the amount of fats you're eating, because they are generally the food we use for our energy sources. Fats, we have 9 calories per gram of fat, and we have 4 calories per gram of carbohydrates. So arguably cutting out fats is a little bit better for weight loss, although there are different things we need to factor in when we are doing our diet, such as our omega-3 levels and our omega-6 levels. They are both essential fatty acids, so we do need to be eating them in our diet. It's not a case of just cutting it out and you will lose weight. You've got to make sure that your diet is nice and healthy, and then that you're watching that number of calories. You can do this using MyFitnessPal, which is an app that you can get on your phone. There are other apps out there, this is just sort of the most popular one. What you do, you put your meals in there, so you can scan a barcode on a piece of food, or you can actually type in what food it is and you can put portion size, and you can just track them calories. You can also work out what you're burning a day using different apps, so you can use your health app on your phone, or you can use a Fitbit, so on. If you're then tracking that, and you can sort of balance then your needs and your diet out, and then you can sort of suss out where you're sort of going wrong if you need to improve it, or you can see where you're doing it and smashing it. Okay. We've had one question, which is, what is the best alcoholic drink in terms of calories? I have researched it for you. It is a vodka and soda, or gin and slimline tonic. But sort of getting into the science of it, in your alcohol, it is 7 calories per gram, and although it's not as high as fat, it's not great for the body, because each unit of alcohol you consume will take 1 hour to metabolize in the body. And what will also happen is, whilst you're metabolizing that unit of alcohol, you're not burning calories doing anything else. So although it isn't that high in calories in terms of compared to fats, it is worse because it makes your body not burn fats for an hour, and you're then losing time that you could be burning calories doing other things. Okay. With your motivation, so that's another question that came up, how do I motivate myself? You can come down to your classes, etc. So at the moment with the social distancing measures, it's quite hard to train as a pair, or if you do, you have to train sort of separately and adhere to the social distancing measures. But with our classes, we have got all our social distancing measures in place, so come, use our instructors. So obviously I'd love to welcome you to any of my classes, and my colleagues would. Come down, give it a go. It might not be for you, but it might be, so if there's no harm in trying it. Definitely planning goals. Try and get down to the gym a certain number of times a week, or try and set a target. So I want to be able to run 5k in so many weeks time, and just doing them little small achievable targets that over a number of weeks, and setting them short-term goals will then lead you to achieving better long-term goals. And it's going to be better for that motivation. And also do what you enjoy. Okay, so if you hate running but love cycling, go to a spin class. If you hate cycling but love running, go to one of our Couch to 5k sessions, or come and do a little run on the treadmill. If you love weights, come and use our weightlifting facilities. It isn't rocket science. If you don't love it, you're not going to do it. So find something that you do enjoy doing. There's so much exercise out there for you guys, and we cater for a lot of it. So come and give us a go. Come and ask us. That's why us fitness instructors are here. Come and ask us what we think. Okay, so I like doing this, I love doing this. Is there any classes that cater for that? Okay. Also, be very positive. Don't come here with a sort of pessimistic attitude. Oh, I'm this, I'm that, I can't do this. Come and sort of be focused on what you can do, what you have achieved in that session, rather than thinking, oh, I didn't quite lift that weight. Think, actually, no, I've come, I've done this session, and that is miles better than any session that you're sat on the couch not doing anything. Okay. And finally, a question on how to structure a workout. So we see a lot of these people turn up and not really know what to do with themselves. What I'd usually do is I'd do a warm-up, so something to warm up. Generally I would do sort of a bit more in terms of, I'd have a plan for what I'm going to train that day, and I'd warm up that area of the body, and I'd try and get the relevant muscles warmed up. But some people aren't that prepared. They might come and just do a little bit of a row, a bit of a treadmill, etc. What we can also do is then work on our strength sort of exercises. So I'd come in, do a warm up, straight onto my strength exercises. Reason being, they're more demanding for the central nervous system. You've got to focus more on your technique, because obviously with weight training especially, there is that risk of injury. So we want to go when we're fresh and we're least likely to get anything wrong. So you're really focusing on your technique, you're focusing on trying to get that resistance the right level where it's going to challenge yourself. If it doesn't challenge yourself, it will not change you. And then after that, I'd go into the conditioning. So some people say, should I do my cardio or my weights first? Weights first, cardio second, do the conditioning after, and then you can really focus in on that. We're also going to use fat stores, and we're going to deplete the glycogen levels when we're doing our weight training, so that we're using fat stores more so when we're doing our conditioning training, which is beneficial for weight loss. And then finally, make sure you're cooling down, guys. When you're doing cool down, you can sit on a bike and just turn the pedals over. You can go on a treadmill and just do a light jog. It's all about getting the waste products from your workout out of the muscles, getting oxygen in. It is going to aid your recovery. It's going to make you recover a lot faster, which means it's going to be more enjoyable to be in the gym. You're going to reduce the risk of injury, and you're just going to feel a lot better in yourself. You're going to re-energize yourself after that workout. For your cool down, I'd recommend doing a little bit of a low intensity exercise, and then going into a load of different stretches. So you might use a foam roller or so on, just to loosen up them muscles after that workout. But yeah, there are your 5 questions, guys. I look forward to doing the next one. Thank you very much.